Hello, everybody. I just want to do a Giants and our quarterbacks room or quarterback and draft kind of video. So basically, right now we're looking at Russell Wilson will probably be the starter to start the season. Our backup will be Winston because I think Russell Wilson is just a better quarterback than Winston at this point. He's a more of a sure thing. Has a better arm, more of a veteran. If I had to rate the free agent quarterbacks, I would say Darnold was number one. Number two, maybe Rodgers, maybe not because of his age and injury history. And then Russell Wilson. And I would honestly, you could flip flop Russell Wilson and Rodgers based on, again, Rodgers' age and whatnot. But main thing I want to talk about here isn't like where we would slot them as the best quarterbacks in free agency. My main thing I want to talk about is this changes nothing what the Giants did to their draft plans in a quarterback. Let's face it. Russell Wilson and Winston are not the future of this franchise. One signed for 1 year, one signed for 2 years, and they're just kind of journeyman, older players, if you will. They're not the future. Were they good signings? Did I agree with them? Yes. I especially the Wilson signing. I really like the signings. But they're both, we got a starter, a backup, but this changes nothing. At 3 in the draft, if we're on the board and we have a chance to take Shedeur Sanders at 3, I'm taking Shedeur Sanders at 3, even with these two quarterbacks. And then you would basically get rid of DeVito, and your quarterback room would look like Wilson, Winston, and Sanders. That is a strong quarterback class. If the Giants leave this draft without a number one quarterback, without getting a quarterback in the first round, I'll be very disappointed. I think a lot of Giants fans will be very disappointed. This changes nothing. We did not find our franchise quarterback. We did not find the future of our franchise. For Joe Schoen and Daboll to save their careers on this team, they got to get a quarterback, one of the two. I would even say if you can't get one of the two for some reason, you got to somehow get either Milroe or Jackson Dart. You can't settle for anything less than those two. But you really need one of those two. And if there's a way we could trade up still, and I think now the ball's in the leverage, shall I say, the Giants have all the leverage. We're not desperate. We don't have to say, we don't have a quarterback. We need one right now. So we could sit back and wait for the trade to materialize to our liking and trade up either to 1 or 2. Maybe I don't know. We'll see what happens. But again, this does not affect what we do at quarterback, getting a franchise quarterback. So many people who I watch, I'm not going to name names, so many people that do podcasts that were saying, if we get a Wilson, if we get a Rodgers, we're still getting a number one quarterback if we can. It doesn't change a thing. And all these people are backtracking now and saying, no, let's get Hunter. Let's get Abdul Carter. No, I don't think so. I think this changes nothing. I think we still got to go after that number one franchise quarterback. And it'll only make the Giants that much stronger to have 2 veterans, and a top rookie.